Hello. Hi. I'll just let a few of you join in. I'm having to sit in my hallway, literally by my stairs, because I need to keep my phone plugged in because it's got no battery. So I was so busy taking selfies and Instagramming that I forgot I'd need battery to be able to do Instagram Live. Hi everyone. Hi. Hi. Is that Jane? Is that you? Are you on? Is that Jane out of... I never know how to say your Instagram name. Hunsi A&D? Is that how you say it? Right, okay. So, the first question, before you all start giving me any questions, I'm going to answer is why I stopped doing BBG and went and did Alexia Clark. And that's really super simple. I've been doing BBG for over 2 years. And there just didn't seem like there was anything new for home coming other than yoga. And I loved BBG. Well, I did. I had great success with BBG. But I think it's natural that after 2 years, you want to try a new style of training. And as much as BBG carries on and it does evolve and you do get some new exercises, it's the same way of training, it's variations of the same exercise, and I just wanted to have a go at something different. And I did wait and hang on for the new Sweat app update to see if there was going to be something new that you could do at home, and yoga just wasn't my thing. So it was time to look for a new program to do, which was very scary, very nerve-wracking, and I just wanted to try and do it quietly at the beginning and just test the waters out and everything. And I did lots and lots of research into different programs, home programs, because I do believe that a lot of them are a load of rubbish. They're just sort of second-rate gym programs. But it's very important to me that whatever I do at home, I feel like is serious, is that I can feel like I'm really working for something at home, and that I'm going to be able to achieve the things I want to achieve with it, if that makes sense. Hello, I'm just flicking through. Oh, lots of you joined on. Hi everyone. Right, so that's why I left that. So let's go on the comments on my thing and see. So it says, have you had to up your food intake? I'm doing free stuff on Instagram stories and I'm starving. How am I finding the longer workouts? Okay, yes, I'm starving all the time. I'm hungry all the time. But generally my workouts are around an hour and 10 minutes, 5 days a week. And I'm starving. So yes, I have had to up my food intake. I don't think I'm ever over maintenance. So basically the amount of calories I expend in a day, I don't think I eat over that. So I think it all levels out. I don't count anything, so I can't tell you 100% for sure. But I think that because I'm working out for a lot longer, I'm burning a lot more calories than normal. And I think that's just adjusted with my how hungry I am and the extra calories I'm taking on in my food. So I eat according to how I feel. If I'm hungry, I eat. I'm not going to say if I'm not hungry, I don't, because I do snack a lot and I do often eat out of boredom, but I try hard not to do that, to make a habit of that. So yeah, I hate counting calories, exactly. As soon as I count or track anything, I don't know what happens, but I just end up falling completely off the wagon, in panic. I don't know why. I tried, my friend Danny, who you might know from Free Fanny Fitness. She's a nutrition and PT, nutrition coach, PT, and wellness person. She does a lot of macros and a lot of coaching. And I said to her, so just out of interest, would you calculate my macros for me? And I might try and see what it's like for one day. And I did it for one day, and within 4 hours, I'd eaten about 7 packets of crisps and 4 Milky Ways, because I literally panic at the thought of counting anything. So I avoid counting or tracking like the plague. I just can't do it. It's not for me. It's not because I think what I do is better or anything. I think macro tracking is quite clearly works really well for a lot of people, but it just sends me over the edge. I need to feel like I'm not on a diet to eat the best I can eat, if that makes sense. Okay, so how am I finding the longer workouts? Really good, actually. I thought I would really struggle. When I first started doing Alexia Clark, I did 4 weeks of her Instagram stories first, because obviously, as you know, it's not a huge amount of demos of the program, so all I could do was do some of her Instagram stories and try and convert them for home, which is awkward, as in, you know, it's hard to do, to try and think of things to do instead. But I did that for 4 weeks, and I sort of used that to adjust to the time. So instead of doing 3 times through every circuit for 4 or 5 circuits, I was probably doing it twice through and doing 3 out of the 4 circuits. So I built up to the time, and then when I joined the program, and that whole mental part of it, I wasn't having to convert workouts anymore, so the workload already felt less for me, because the workout program is written for home, so you don't have to do any work, you don't have to do any substitutions, you don't have to figure anything out. It's all there. It's a program designed for you to be able to do easily at home. And once I wasn't having to do that, and I could just literally work my way through it, I stopped being concerned at all about the time, and now it's quite normal. It was very easy to adapt to working out for an hour, and Maddie adapted really well, and I just pick and choose then how much longer I want to go on after that. So let me just check I haven't missed any questions from you guys on here. This is Mia. How many times a week do I work out? 5 days, definitely. Occasionally 6 days if if you want to include like a list or a hit or just an extra something I want to practice, but generally 5 days. Let's see. Let's see. Am I doing Alexia Clark program or just doing workouts from her post? I'm doing her actual program. I did her Instagram stories for 4 weeks. So if you want to do the free content, you absolutely can. It is doable. You just have to be willing to put in that extra work to like write it all down, try and find where you can substitute the equipment if you're doing it from home, and do it like that. It's similar. It's not the same as her program. It's similar in its style though, all like the new moves, that kind of thing. You'll definitely get a feel for what the program is like from her Instagram stories. Her feed, her actual Instagram page, I think is her most challenging stuff. So the program is not as challenging. It's not like, or should I say, it's not as complicated as you'll see on her actual Instagram page. That, for me, that's her like really hardcore, really Alexia Clark style workouts. When you do the program, it's a bit of everything. So you've got some of those really challenging combinations, you've got some stuff you will have done before, and you've got mixture of bands and weights. So it's really, really good. Like you have some where you're confident because you know them, you've the classic exercises, and then you have some which you just literally can't wait to get to. I think that's what's a really, really good quality about the program. She is one. Hi, Kate. Sometimes I can spend more time thinking and planning workouts than doing them. Exactly. It is always good to follow a plan. Does Alexia have an app or is it PDFs? It's neither, actually. It is hold on, I'm going to show you because I've got my laptop right here. So let me just do something. Oh, hello. You're going to say hi to everyone? Are you going to say hi? No. Oh, careful. So, hold on, guys. Right, this is my laptop. So, when you sign in, you go to, I don't know if you can see, you can go to alexiaclark.com. It asks for login details. You put your login in, and then this is what you see. So, you get a new workout every day. This is the last 7 days worth of workouts. And then you have a library here, I don't know if you can see, of all the workouts that you've done while you've been subscribed, which I was so happy she changed. It wasn't like this when I first started the program. The workouts didn't save, but she listened and she did it. You know, she's now, when you're a subscriber, you get access to everything you've ever done. Sorry. See, look, we're on the video, so we have to be a good girl. Yeah, I know. Where's your Crispies? Did you eat them all? Yeah. Do you want something else nice?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, well, go sit down nicely, watch Sing. I'll be in a second.
Okay.
Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, then you have this live section. This is where she posts if she does like her version of a live, like rather than Instagram, she does it on the website. There is a nutrition section. It's not a nutrition plan. I'll just show you. It's like there's a food guide, a beverage guide, a plate, like how to put together your plate and what to do when you're dining out. So it's not a plan, but there is just some helpful guidelines. Right, so let me show you today's workout. So you can choose. First thing you do every day is you choose gym or you choose home. So I'm going to click on home. Then you choose how much time do you have to work out today, 20 to 30 minutes or 50 to 60. I always click 50 to 60 and then just do what I have time for. As you can see, there's 5 circuits to work through today. It says there's no overall notes about the workout. They would be written there if they were. You click on circuit 1. This tells me what my circuit is going to be like. As you can see, lots of things you won't have necessarily seen before. Uneven lunges, blah, blah, blah. Right, let's have a look so you can see. And then you work out with Alexia through the circuit. So uneven lunges tells you how many reps to do. And you've got a video demo you can work. And it'll just keep going. And so you can just work out alongside it till you finish your amount of reps. And then you click to move on to the next exercise. Squat, pivot, twist, lunge. I loved that one today. That one was so fun. Really burned like mad. And then you would go to the next one. This was also a new favorite. Oh my god, don't you just love that? Very cool, loved it. And then that one. So then that's all 4 moves in your circuit. So then you would just repeat again for another round and repeat again for a 3rd round, and then you would move on to circuit 2. So as you can see, it's super easy to follow, but it's not an app. It's let me just click back on this. You log into her website and there's an area on there where you find your workouts. Hope that okay. Is there a weeks or round to follow, just like BBG, or every day you get the same workout? No, yeah, you get the same workout. Everyone's equal, and I love this. This has been just, I never thought about this before I started the program. It didn't occur to me, but obviously, you know, we've come, most of us have come from BBG, where you've got like the veterans and you've got the people who are on round 3 and the people who are on round 6, and everyone's doing a different workout unless we're all doing like, you know, the Kayla movement and doing a challenge. This is not like that. This is everyone, regardless of whether you've been doing it 1 day or 1 year, you do the same workout all together. And this is why we have so much fun talking about it, because we're all doing the same thing every day, so we're all going through it together. We're all there to help each other out, especially, you know, if you're like have a little bit more experience with Alexia Clark's style of training to someone who's new. There's people to ask questions, and you know you're doing it with them, and that you know it's very fun. And waiting every night to see when the workout gets posted to see what it is you're going to do the next day. It's very exciting, and I wouldn't have it any other way now. We're all equals, we're all doing the same thing, and so it's just really nice, because like I've had friends join who've said like, oh, I'm going to start Alexia Clark tomorrow, and it's so fun because I'm like, oh my god, we're going to be working out together because we're going to be doing exactly the same thing. So super fun. Is it easy to do without the gym? Yes, really easy. It's made for home. It's not, I mean, don't get me wrong, the gym workouts and the home workouts are always similar, if not the same. They're always similar. So she's really converted it for you to be able to do at home. Like, you don't have to put in any extra like mental legwork for this workout program. It's all done there for you. She's on hand and she will answer your questions. She'll even check in on form with you if you feel like, you know, you're sort of on your own in your lounge. And like, I always felt like I was, you know, getting tension maybe in the wrong places, because I've never done any kind of weight training before, ever. I was brand new to weight training, and she will really talk you through it. She doesn't want to leave you alone to just get on with it. She does really genuinely want to try and train you from the other side of the world. It's very nice, very motivating. Okay, Kerry, hi, I love the program so far. It's nice to have a new workout every day. I never get bored. I agree, it's so fun. How come you don't get serious DOMs and can work out? I do. I get terrible DOMs. This program ruins me. But she teaches you, this is the other thing that's been really interesting to learn. She teaches you that actually getting into a workout, but a different kind of workout the next day after you've done like a heavy lifting leg day or something that's really ruined you, she'll put you into like a full body movement day, which will flood your muscles with like blood flow. It'll send straight to your muscles, and apparently that helps you recover faster from your DOMs and helps stretch you out and makes you feel a lot better. And I used to be really sarcastic about this at the beginning, like, oh yeah, recovery day, whatever, but it really works. Like, I literally now can't wait for the recovery day to come, the full body movement day, because I know it's going to make my body feel so much better. It's like magical. It's really been an eye-opener. Laura's on. Hi Laura. More singing moo. No thanks. I told her before I came on, I said, we're only talking, we're not singing. Hello from Lebanon. Hello. What about beginners? Any tips? Yes, this is probably the most frequent question that I now get asked, apart from what equipment you need, is about being a beginner and doing this program. Now, yes, I think I was fit going into this program. But it's like if I could have gone from BBG and been physically fit and walked into like a dance class or a Zumba class, I would not have been able to do that class. And it wouldn't be because I'm not capable of doing it. It wouldn't be because it's too hard for me to do it. It's just I've never done it before, and so therefore, it doesn't matter how fit or how much I've worked out, the only reason I can't do it is because it's something brand new. And this is what you need to think about, whether it's BBG, whether it's Alexia Clark, whether it's anything that you do. If you're not if you feel like you're a beginner with fitness and you're not, if you want to term it, not physically fit, you need to understand that whatever you do is going to feel hard. And unless you want to look for like a beginner intro to fitness program, which most people don't, and I get it, I didn't want to either. I just wanted to do what looked like was getting great results, and that's fine, and there's no judgment, and I'm not ever telling you need to start with a beginner program, because it wasn't what I did. So, but I did modify. So you can do any program you want to do, you can do anything, but you are a beginner. So it's all about thinking, what is this style of training about? This style of training is about picking up and lifting weights above my head. Can you do that with not a great fitness level? Of course you can. Can you do it with super, super heavy weights? Probably not. So it just depends how you want to look at it. There is no reason why anyone new to fitness can't come to this program, pick up a pair of weights and lift it above their head. You have to suss out what you are capable of doing in terms of how challenging the weight is. Yes, there are some difficult combinations to do in this, and it does help if you have like your core is okay, but it doesn't mean you can't start off doing it. It doesn't mean that you can't, maybe get through 5 reps of it first time and maybe 8 reps of it the next time you come across that exercise. You've just got to see it and allow yourself to be a beginner. 2 seconds. Okay, don't shout. So you just, it's like anything. As long as you're willing to be a beginner and you're not going to put some huge, insane amount of pressure on yourself to go in and be able to do everything right off the bat, then that's fine. I think people get so worried that if they can't do it amazingly or do it exactly as it's written first off, that they won't get results. And I'm here to tell you all that. Am I still there? Hold on, I'm coming back. Sorry. Okay, hopefully I'm back for you all now. So I would never tell anyone you can't do it. I would say as long as you go in realistically, and as long as you're kind to yourself and you really listen to your own body, but there's no prerequisite for this program. There's no you have to have a certain amount of experience or anything. And to be honest, I really don't feel I feel like this was such a change from BBG that I was as beginner as anybody doing it, because my body just hadn't been trained that way. So, and it's exciting to be a beginner. I really like it. I really like being a beginner. I like the feeling of coming from not being able to do something to getting a bit better, and then being dancing around my kitchen thinking, this is amazing, I've just done it for the first time. And in terms of seeing results and seeing your body change, fitness is one of those great things that It never ever needs you to do more than your best, and your body will respond to that. As long as you're doing your best, it doesn't care how many times you get it wrong. It doesn't care how many times you can't meet the required recommended amount of reps, or how many times you've had to cut your workout short. As long as you're doing your best and doing, you know, the most you can do every day, your body will respond to it, and fitness just doesn't care. It's just, that's been the best lesson I ever learned, was that it's, you know, being the best at something actually means nothing in fitness. It's one of those things that as long as you try really hard, you'll get great results. So, let's see. Is it okay without any equipment? No, you can't do it all and have a good workout without a pair of dumbbells, and without you could get away without doing it with the resistance bands, because you could just use your dumbbells instead, but I would highly suggest that if anyone doing this program, you need a pair of dumbbells, and ideally a resistance band, but mainly just because the resistance band work is so fun that you'll feel like you're missing out if you don't have the bands. Let's see. You inspired me to become a part of the community. Oh, that's so exciting. I'm so happy. Where did I get my long bands from? I've been looking for some. I find it confusing. Actually, I just got mine on Amazon. If you go on my profile on Instagram, there's now, they're called highlights, and they're little circles that look like Instagram stories, but they're actually on my profile page on Instagram. And you'll see on my page, there's a little circle that says home equipment. And there, it's a permanent fixture on my page, and I show you every piece of equipment I have. I go through all my resistance bands, and I tell you what brand they are, where I got them from, how much they were, and also show you what I use instead of benches or footstools or steps. Mainly I use my couch, just don't tell James. So it's always on there, so if you ever want to check that out, you can. But just quickly now, all my bands I just got from Amazon. The mini bands that go around your legs, the little ones, I got a recommended brand that Alexia Clark said she has tried out and used and thinks is a good quality mini band, which is called Perform Better. The long bands, I find the long bands really challenging, so I wasn't super concerned about getting a really good quality pair that is going to have super tough resistance. So I just got a pair that was on offer. I think it was Iron Core Fitness. I think they ranged from about £7 up to £15. I bought 3 different strength bands, and they're fine for me right now. At some point I may invest in, a recommended brand, but for now they're fine for me, and I just got something that was super affordable for me on Amazon. Let's have a look. What is the price of the program? Okay, the price of the program is $30 every single month. Now, when I first started using the program, I refused to recommend it to any of you because I thought this price was high. Truthfully, the Sweat app is is it $20? I know it's £15. But the Alexia Clark is $30. It works at about £23 British pounds and some change for me every month. There are no the bank doesn't charge me any extra fees because it's in dollars or anything. It's fine. But I'll tell you why I think it's more than worth that amount of money. Have you ever come across a program that you never ever repeat a workout or a circuit, that is a brand new workout every single day, every single week for as long as you're signed up to that program? She's so on hand to train you. Sorry, I'm shaking. She's so on hand to train you, to answer your questions. She gives so much of her time to actually be your coach. It's worth its weight in gold. Okay, I'll go get you some now. Yeah, it's worth it.
Up here.
Okay, darling. Okay. Sorry. Oh, okay, go sit down nicely. When you're sat down nicely, I'll do it. It's worth its weight in gold just purely from how much she coaches it. If something is coming up in a workout that she knows we won't have seen before, that she knows is slightly on the more complicated side, she'll send you a tutorial video to your email or to the Facebook page that you can click on directly, and it will give you some extra coaching through the particular element that she thinks you might find is tricky. Also, there have been times when I've put on my Instagram stories or sent her a message and said, I really struggled with this move. I could really do with a demo, as in a step-by-step demo. And within hours, like literally, I would say within 6 hours, every member of the Queen team had a video demo that she just did in her house that afternoon of this is step by step how to coordinate yourself to be able to do this move. So she really listens, and you're not waiting like months to get a response, and you can really just progress with your training and practice the things that you find difficult, and it's really good. And that's the kind of thing, like for me, because I train by myself in the house, I would pay so much more than $30 a month for that. Not that I have more than $30 a month to spend on my training, but I've never seen Instagram fitness feel like a personal trainer or private coaching. I've never ever seen it before, so it's really special. Hold on, let me go do the cheddars for Moo. Sorry, can be done without resistance bands and weights. No. What equipment do you need to own for the home workouts? For the home workouts, you just need dumbbells and resistance bands, ideally. But you could do it with just dumbbells. But that's it. What is DOMS? DOMS is delayed onset muscle soreness. So when you feel sore after a workout, but sometimes the muscle soreness doesn't actually start until a day or even 48 hours after your workout. So it's like a delayed response, and it kills. Let's see. I hope you don't mind just answering the Alexia Clark ones. Do you have to work out 5 days a week? Absolutely not. That's just you pay this price, and it means you get 5 brand new workouts every week. It's entirely up to you how long you do them for, how many of them you want to do, but included in the price of the plan is 5 brand new workouts every week. You could do 7 workouts a week if you wanted to, but you get 5 brand new workouts a week. Morning. Let's see. You're all being so nice. I feel embarrassed to read some of the compliments, but I am reading them, and it's so nice. Thank you. Amber, I hate jumping and burpees and cardio-based things. Want to do more weights. Would Alexia Clark be ideal? Absolutely. As I said, I never want anyone to think that I have anything bad to say about BBG. I really, really don't. You all know what success I had with that program, but I struggled with my knees, and by the time I finished, I was substituting a lot of the jumping out of BBG just because my joints were not happy with me. And it's not something I was gonna talk about because I don't want to encourage anyone to do that, because I don't know, I'm not trained, I don't know if that's what helps people get results on that program is all the jumping, but I know I'd reached a point where I was taking a lot of the jumping out, and that this is why it's sort of, after having my surgery, I was like, and I had to stop doing BBG for that, obviously, and then I had to just reconsider my body and my age and what I was going to do. So with Alexia Clark, there's no cardio days, in the sense that it's not like, today you have to do HIIT or today you have to go on a long list. You can still absolutely do those things if you want to, but they're not part of the program, and you only do them if you want to do them. They're not required for results or anything. There is always a little cardio element to a workout. So there'll be circuits that are like a HIIT circuit. So it'll be 40 seconds work, 20 seconds rest for each exercise, which is technically a HIIT circuit. But they'll all be more like cardio with weights, if that makes sense, rather than jumping up and down cardio, like plyometrics cardio. So I remember one of the cardio, she actually did a cardio workout. It was one of the Friday challenges, and she was like, Queen team, it's time to do cardio. And we were like, oh my God, we haven't done cardio in ages. But it was cardio with weights. It was amazing. It was not burpees jump lunges and it wasn't like that. It was just like hitting it hard with weights, but for time and like a bit more speed. It was really fun. It was really, really good. You will occasionally come across a burpee, or like this week we had jump lunges, but that's the first time I've come across jump lunges in 5 months. So occasionally they'll come in, but it's not like BBG where every single workout was plyometrics. Let's see, what have we got? Oh, going to do full body. Who's that? Big Joes or Big Jaws? Going back to go down and do full body. Amazing. What's the main difference between BBG and Alexia Clark, if any? They're chalk and cheese. Like as I said, BBG is half an hour. I mean, actually, that's not true, because they are both circuits, and they are both, even when it's like a leg day, they're both, it's like full body, but with that's lower body focused, if that makes sense. But you do use your full body a lot, which is actually what gets you such great results with both programs. They are so different. BBG is great if time is your issue, right? If you are someone who's not motivated to work out, which I wasn't very much at the beginning of my fitness journey, BBG was excellent because I found just 28 minutes super mentally manageable, and it was just, I couldn't really talk myself out of it. But I found it very difficult to love the actual workouts because it's a lot of jumping around. Alexia Clark, it can be, you've got to go into it thinking if you want it to be time sensitive, it can be just 30 minutes. But I know how difficult it can be when you feel like there are things you're missing out on. So it is a bit more of a time commitment. But I would probably think everyone would find it a more enjoyable routine to perform, just because it's, you know, it's just more enjoyable than doing burpees and stuff, like. But you've got to, it's so hard. Yeah, I mean, like for instance, like a typical circuit for BBG will be what, like 10 burpees, 15 jump lunges, what else would there be, 20 squats and 20 step-ups on a box. That would be a typical circuit, and you repeat that as often as you can for 7 minutes. Alexia Clark circuit will be like stiff leg deadlifts, single leg deadlifts, barbell squat, or you do it with dumbbells, and like I don't know, but it's all with weights, so it's, you know, they're very, very, very different. But yeah, I don't know, I hate doing the comparisons between the two. I've struggled so much. I've tried really hard not to do it because to me they're just not similar at all. Do I count macros such as protein whilst doing Alexia Clark? No, I'll check in every once in a while. Like I'll put in a typical day's protein intake every once in a while just to see how much I'm taking on, because obviously protein's really important to me, and obviously, as you know, I do use supplements to help me. But I don't count anything, I don't track it, and I don't have like a specific number I want to hit. I just like it to be, just try and be somewhere around 100 grams of protein a day. You need to stop now, you've had enough. Please. As part of the Queen, I'm part of the Queen team due to the following. You've motivated me to get off the couch and move. My son loves to work out too, which is super cute. But thank you for always being so motivating. That's so nice. Thank you. Susie, I was worried you would say Amazon. I work in that building. Oh my goodness. You can have a biscuit. There you go. No. Oh my God, I'm just eating a junk so I can talk to you. It's terrible. Yeah, don't like biscuits. Okay, no biscuits then. Have a big drink for me though. You do need to have a big drink. No. Right, what else have we got? What's the format of the workout? How many sets for how many minutes? It depends. All the circuits are so different. This is another thing that's really good about it, is you know, this is actually a good comparison, I suppose, with BBG and Lexia Clark. BBG, when you do 4 circuits, you do circuit 1 and then for 7 minutes, and then circuit 2 for 7 minutes, and then you'd repeat those 2 circuits. And I always found that halfway through, I would get like that, oh my god, I've got to do it all over again, oh my god. And that probably is, out of everything, that's probably the only negative thing I have to say about BBG, is that I hated that feeling of getting to the middle and thinking, oh my god, I got to start all over again. The nice thing about the Lexia Clark workouts is that even if for some reason there was a circuit you didn't like, you're never going to repeat it ever again. So it's nice. The first circuit might be do each exercise for 12 to 15 reps 3 times over, and then you'll move on to another circuit, and that one could be continuous. These 4 exercises you're going to work for like continuously, like no rest for 6 minutes, and then the next exercise could be an EMOM, like an every minute on the minute type of circuit, where you just got one exercise and you perform 10 reps on the first minute, 11 reps on the second minute, 3 reps on the third minute. So it'd be like that. And then there'll be might be a HIIT circuit where you're doing 50 seconds work, 10 seconds rest on 4 exercises 3 times over. So every circuit is really, really different to each other, and make you work for different reasons, if that makes sense. You have a really lean physique. What are you looking to achieve with Alexia Clark, and when are you going to stop and just maintain? I'm really not working for anything in particular. I didn't start Alexia Clark with any specific aesthetic goals or weight loss or anything. I was mentally looking for, I want to be able to try and work out to some extent for the rest of the time that I'm able to. And so I was just mentally looking for the next thing. The fact that Alexia Clark is still changing my body was eye-opening to me. I was so nervous because I didn't know if it was going to or not. But it's definitely helping me to tone areas of my body that didn't tone up that well with BBG. I'm heavier right now, and I'm not as lean as I was doing BBG, mainly because I would say the last maybe coming up 18 months now has been a big shift in my diet, in the sense that I'm not in any kind of calorie deficit, and I definitely don't eat a super clean, super healthy diet. I don't. I do the best that I can. And I needed to relax a bit because I want to enjoy my life. So I'm definitely not as lean, but I would say that this workout is bringing the best out of my body in the circumstances that it's in. So to me, this is maintenance, and anything that comes is just a lovely bonus, because I'm genuinely not working towards anything. But it's been lovely to see a bit more muscle coming, and so I just keep going and do what it tells me to do, and see what happens. So is there a beginner workout to start with when you subscribe? No, we all do exactly the same thing every day, and there will always be some tips on how to modify it, or because it's weights, you can tailor it to yourself. You lift what you can lift. Like, there are things that some of the other girls do that I still struggle with. And, people will say, oh, I got through this and I did this weight. And I'm like, oh my God, I was on 2 kilos. I could barely do it, because there are some areas of my body that aren't as strong as the others. And obviously I work out at home, so I'm not used to lifting weight. So it's easy to modify when it's weights, because you just go with a weight that you can do. So, and I always have a plan B. So anytime I start, I'm always thinking, if I start this exercise and it ends up being too tough for me, I'm never going to quit. I've got a next set of weights right by my feet that's lighter, ready to pick up. Or thinking, if I can't get through a whole minute, I'll do 30 seconds, have a 5-second pause, and do another 30 seconds. So, What are you doing, baby? I read it's not good for your muscles if you have DOMs. You should recover. Besides, I can't sit or get up and move when I've let alone do a full body workout. I think there's lots of different science on DOMs. I'm really happy with how I feel after we do recovery. I think if you look it up, there is a lot of research into actually sending blood flow to those muscles to help them recover, because at the end of the day, all that's happened is you've ripped up your muscles, and your muscles need to repair themselves, and you can do that by getting protein straight to your muscles to help them recover, and you can do that by sending blood flow straight to your muscles to help them recover. So I think it's just I think there's lots of different theories on it, and I don't think anything is better than the other, and I think that it's like anything in life, there's different ways you can do it. Can you go back and do workouts at a later date, or are they only available that week, that month? No, they all save in a library. While you are subscribed, you have access to every workout you've ever done. Hello. Sorry, you said you had to consider your age. Can I ask how old you are? Yes, I'm literally on the cusp of turning 37. I'm going to be 37 on January 6th. So I definitely, I want to look great, but also enjoy my life at the same time. And I don't want to be trying to compete with who I was last year or the year before that or when I was in my 20s. I just want to be happy getting older. So less jumping compared to PBG, but you still get so sweaty. Oh my god, exactly, so sweaty. I never actually sweat that much with BBG. I don't know why. Maddie! Oops. Sit down nicely, okay? Let's have a look. What have we got? We got any more questions? Oh, hi everyone. Everyone's saying hi. I don't think I'm being rude. It'll cut me off before I've had time to say hi back to everyone. I have surgery in February, but after seeing your results and how much you love, I definitely need to give the program a go. Yes, so exciting. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, I think that's all the questions on there. I'm just going to check on the Instagram post and see, because I know those girls will check in later and I said I would answer them. So let's say, right, my question is, when you started Alexia Clark, you had a pretty decent level of fitness and a good foundation of muscle. Mommy. This may have to be cut short because I may have a moody moo. I think I've answered this one anyway. This is about, is it suitable for beginners? And I genuinely think if you can only lift 2 kilograms of weight, you can only lift 2 kilograms of weight. But I guarantee you, give it 10 days, you'll be lifting like 3 or 4 kilograms of weight. And then another couple of weeks after that, you'll be lifting, 5 kilograms of weight. So it's just one of those things. As long as you're prepared to be to go in at your own fitness level, you are unstoppable. There's nothing you can't do, and there's still so many things I can't do in this program. But this is why you see me so happy in my kitchen all the time, is because generally at every workout I'm like, oh my god, I did a little bit better on that than I did the last time. So it's really exciting. What's one thing you wish you could change about Alexia Clark's program? Well, it used to be that the workouts didn't save, but that's since been rectified, and now you can, all your workouts save. I probably wish that no, I don't. I was going to say I probably wish that it came in some kind of app, but I actually don't, because for me at home, the system with it being, when I work out, I have my headphones on, I play my music through my phone and have all my timers on my phone. The app I use for timers is called Seconds. And it saves all my timers, so that I'm not constantly trying to, input new timers. And then I have the videos and the workouts coming through on my laptop. Now, I have no idea how the girls in the gym do it. Oh, hi, Elsa's on. Hi, lovely. I have no idea how the girls in the gym do it. I don't know if they write it down or they use it on their phone. But at home it works really well. So what would I change about it? I would probably, I don't know, I love it all. I can't think of anything. I can't think of anything I would change about this program. And anything I've ever said, I wish this was this, she's genuinely, it's done straight away, like, you know. Okay, Jane, a lot of people concerned about reps and how heavy they should lift. The thing is that with her workouts, you get to go super heavy and super light just to get the blood flowing through. It's amazing. I 100% agree, Jane, 100%. Can I do some Instagram videos? I like watching them. And can you blog on YouTube as well? Yes, I'm just, it's time permitting. Can't you see my little shadow? It's all about what Maddie lets me do and what she doesn't. Are we going to do a workout video today?
Yeah.
Yeah? So yeah, so plan is to do a little video of the new moves in today's workout after I've done this to put up on Instagram later. And hopefully the new year is going to see a lot more blog, a lot more YouTube material, just because that, as we can see, I like to talk. I do need a bigger space really than Instagram, just because I can't do little things. So one day we'll be doing Nikki videos. Never gonna happen. I'm never gonna train as a trainer. I'm never gonna do my own plan. It's not on the cards for me. It's not my passion. Like, I love working out and I love what it does for my body and I love chatting with all of you guys, but fitness is not my passion like that, like where I want to teach people and it's not that. I'm in it with you guys. Like, I'm in it day by day. Like, come on, we got to get through this because I know it's important and I know the benefits and I know that it's really good for me, like brushing my teeth. I just want to be one of the girls. I want us to all be in together. I'm terrible leader. Terrible. I don't lead anything. Nothing. No. Are you being difficult now? Right, let me just check these other questions and then I may let you all go. Let's see, how much jumping is involved? Really not that much, and you can always modify it. I would say probably one jumpy movement within 5 circuits. It's like, everyone on here can see you making that noise and we're trying to talk. Do you think you can stop making that noise, please? Well, then you may have to go to your bedroom because we don't have that moany noise. Gonna be a good girl for me? I just need 5 more minutes. Can I have 5 more minutes, please? Look, everyone can see you. Yes, Elsa, go. And yes, I'll see you. Let's FaceTime soon. Wait, like later or something. Yeah. Okay, so I have... How long did it take you to be able to do the 50 to 60 minute workouts? Like I said, the first 4 weeks I did her Instagram stories and I was doing a shortened version of them. So I did that for 4 weeks and then I probably went up to about 45 minutes after that, the first couple of weeks that I did the program. And then once I fully got into the swing of it, it was easy to transition to doing 60 minutes plus. And now I wouldn't have it any other way. I love my long workouts. I love. I don't usually want them to end. I'm so desperate to see what each new bit is. And that's just so unusual to always love what you've just done and to be enjoying it as you're doing it. And I don't think I could ever give that up now. Now that I know that that's actually possible. Do I use a timer? Yes, the seconds up.
Hi everyone.
Hi everyone. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness me. Do I put music or have the TV
Stop
on?
it.
Maddie has... Right. I think you need to go and sit down there away from me because that really wasn't very nice. Sorry that you guys seen some real life parenting mistakes going on Instagram Live. Right, very quickly, it says, do I listen to music? Yes, I do. Do I have the TV on? Maddie has the TV on usually. Like I said, I use my phone for music and timers. I use my laptop for the program and the workout. I think that's it. I think that's all the questions. So unless anyone has anything, oh my god, my baby, this is not professional. Oh gosh. Hi Whit, Whitney's on. Hi Whit, we love you. Right, I'm gonna go and devote some attention to my toddler because I've asked her to wait and fed her loads of junk in order to do this, and I actually need to go make an effort to be a really good mum. So I love you all. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope I answered all your questions, and yeah, I hope I answered all the questions. I'm so sorry if I missed any. And I'll speak to you all soon. Enjoy your workouts. Bye. Bye.